Alicia, if you could hit record. I am back home in Arizona. I still don't have internet or cable, and our TV just realized is busted, and we don't even have water in our fridge running. Just things are a hot mess here, but I'm here now, and I'm so excited because I really wanted to come on and talk with you guys. And hopefully Alicia can help me with this unmuting as the call goes for other people. So I wanted to really do a summit recap, and I wanted to cover a couple of things, especially for those of you that were not at Summit, or regardless, like the game plan moving forward. Summit was awesome. There were so many announcements, so I wanted to kind of recap quickly and then cover all the important information. But first, let me drink some water. I'm sorry, guys. To be totally honest, I'm so sick. Summit was amazing, but not ideal when you're super sick and nauseous and not sleeping and going a mile a minute, but it was so amazing. So just bear with me. Okay, top producers of the week. This comes from our cover photo. I wanted to make sure and give these coaches a shout out because they did amazing things and all during Summit as well. So way to go, 400 superstars. Dana Stein, John Mattis, Beth Janikowicz. Beth, I don't think you told me how to say your name, so you better message me. Sharon Pastor, Vicky Breeding, Lucy Scarfield, and Melanie McKeegan. 500 superstars, Tisha Bachman. And our top producer of the week is Ruth Schroner. Now, we also had 2 top sponsors, you guys. This is where you want to be. You want to be a top sponsor. That's when you add 3 or more coaches to the team in one single week. And we have 2 of those extraordinary coaches, Michael Ullman and Savannah Glenn. Let's do the wave for those 2. What? Next up, we have a brand new Emerald coach. If you are not Emerald yet, you not only want to go Emerald, you want to go Emerald over and over and over again. That's what this business is made up of. So don't think, guess what, I went Emerald, I'm good. You want to keep going Emerald, and congratulations to our brand new Emerald, Dan Carney. Next up, we have a brand new Diamond coach, and how cool is it that she went Diamond on Thursday at Summit. Pretty awesome stuff. Way to go, Kendra Martin. We got to do the wave for her too. Kendra. I almost did the wave when I walked out on that stage at Summit. Okay, let's see. As far as announcements, all right, you guys, I guess I'm just going to go ahead and just lead right into the call, discussing what all was announced at Summit, what's super important, what you need to be paying attention to now versus later. First and foremost, because I don't know about you guys, it's very easy to get overwhelmed because there's so many things, and all of a sudden you're like, wait, I need to do 1,000 things, when really I need to unpack and do my laundry, and say hello to my family, and calm down. So I think it's really important to prioritize what you need to be doing now, what you need to have on your radar, what you need to maybe put on the shelf, but just be excited about. So I'm going to try to kind of go in that order as far as my personal plan, and maybe you guys can jump in too. So first off, today we launched Beachbody Collagen Boost. This is an exciting new product. It is designed more for your beauty regimen to help with healthy skin, nails, hair, wrinkles if you're as old as I am. So I'm really excited about this. And you guys, what's awesome is it is something you can just literally put in your shake, put in your coffee, put in your tea, put in your water. It's a flavorless powder. How many of you guys picked some up at Summit? If not, you are able to now order it in your Coach Online office. And it's going to be a great thing to mention when I go into my next announcement, which is Morning Meltdown 100, because they can add it into their cart. So they can go ahead and get their body feeling good from the inside out with this new Beachbody Collagen Boost. Now, I don't know if you're like me and you're like, I don't really know that much about collagen. Guess what? Take a couple minutes. Go read the FAQ. There's beachbodycollagenboost.com. They have an entire webpage devoted to this product alone. Go read up on it, and so that you can share it in a more effective way. So let's see. And I'm not seeing all of your comments. So okay, good. I did see Carrie's. She can attest that when she mixed it in water, she did not taste it, which I think is a great thing to attest to, because I feel like some people say that and you're like, that just ruined my shake. So this is not it. It will just help improve your hair, skin, and nails. Okay. Now let's talk about, well, actually, why don't we talk about future stuff first, so that we can focus the rest of the call on what we have coming now and on some of your takeaways from Summit, which I definitely want to get to. So a lot of exciting stuff coming down the pipeline, such as our brand new program coming in the fall, 6 weeks of the work coming September 30th. I don't know about you guys, but I'm so pumped about this program because it is an intense program. And let me tell you a couple of reasons why I'm pumped about this in particular, besides the fact that I like intense programs. Obviously, you guys know that. I'm a Shaun T fan, Max 30, all the torture. But there's another reason I love this program, and that is because we were founded on extreme fitness. P90X was our very first kind of breakout program that put Beachbody on the map, and it was an extreme program. P90X stands for Power 90 Extreme. Sorry, my brain is so slow. So, but here's why I love extreme programs. Here's why I love 80-Day Obsession with that intense, extreme time nutrition plan. Because when people do extreme things, when they sign up, when they do insanity and complete 60 days, they become a different person. They open a gate into a different part of themselves that they then get to walk through that they didn't know was there. So not only does this bring about, to me, stronger transformations, it brings about stronger coaches. It brings about stronger humans that can go out and fight their life in a greater way. So I feel like sometimes we can get off track and we want to give somebody what's easy for them to do. What will they stick to? But guess what? I want transformation. So I personally like being dropped in the fire and having to come out the other side. So that's why I'm super pumped for the 6 weeks of the work. It looks super intimidating and hard, which is amazing because the ones that show up, do the work, and transform, they are going to literally change so much of their life. As mentioned, there is an explicit version and there is a edited version. So there will be cussing apparently, and the main part of this workout, which I found very interesting. If you were not at Summit, the biggest cheer of the whole night is when they said there's an explicit version. Who knew? That's what everyone wanted, was just to be able to cuss openly in their workout. So I was personally excited about a lot of other things more so than that, but I was really interested in the amount of screams that came from that announcement. So that's something in the future. So what you don't need to be doing right now, you don't need to be stressing about the 6 week of work in September 30th. You can't sell it, you can't do it, but it's coming. So what you can do is just, when you're inviting to coaching, you can be excited about, guess what, the future of our network is bright. We are continuing to grow, to improve. This trainer looks awesome. He's worked with top professional athletes. Super pumped about that. So get excited. Something else you can get excited about future Beachbody is we are getting a bar workout finally. People have been asking for this for years. Who's excited about the bar blend workout? Drop it in the comments. I quit ballet class when I was like 10. I'm not trying to go back to the bar, but I will because probably after 6 weeks of the work, we're gonna need to be doing some bar and stretching, and who doesn't want a ballet butt? I'm just saying. Now that will be our January launch, you guys. So pretty cool that they have kind of already told us what the January launch is going to be, so that we can be gearing up, like I said, to know, guess what, the future is bright with Beachbody. This is the place you want to be. And just imagine the excitement's going to come out of that program. Once again, I wouldn't stress too much about details of either of those programs are far enough out. Just get excited. And then, of course, not only is pumpkin spice coming back, and they're not going to run out in one day, but peppermint mocha Shakeology is also coming in November, you guys. And then the third announcement before the end of this year, well, it says winter. I'm assuming it would be before the end of the year, but maybe winter to some people is January, February, is a new vegan beach bar flavor. So it's not only going to be vegan, which our current bars are not, so all the vegans can get excited, but it's also going to be new flavor. So even if you're not vegan, you can get excited because now you get to have chocolate almond crunch. Sounds delicious to me. So you guys, I don't know if you realize, I'm on the coach advisory board. I knew a lot of these announcements ahead of time. I had to keep them all a secret. But I don't know if you realize how awesome these announcements are. In years past, that window kind of from Summit launch, we always have a Summit launch, a Summit program launch, which is this year, Morning Meltdown 100. Then there's this long window of time till January where we normally don't get a lot of new product launches. And if anything, like what last year we got Pumpkin Spice Shakeology and a relaunch of Shift Shop, which wasn't really, to me, a launch because it was a relaunch. We already had it. Everyone had already bought it. That's all we had was a pumpkin spice, which lasted one day, and a relaunch of a program we already had. This year, we have an entire new program launch, 6 weeks of the work. We have Pumpkin Spice Shakeology for more than one day. We have Peppermint Mocha Shakeology, and we have the beach bars. Merry Christmas to your business. Like, this is a time of year where you need to be really excited to be a Beachbody coach, because there are so many opportunities that they have created for us by listening to the network and what we wanted. So I'm super excited and really just pumped for this, because this is all volume opportunities to grow our business, to help more people, to get people introduced to our products, all of the above, to change some lives in a greater way. So really awesome. So like I said, now let's focus on what should you be doing now, because a lot of that is future. And of course, there's one more thing, well, two more things. Summit is going to be in New Orleans next year. You have until midnight Pacific Standard Time tonight to get the best deal ever on your ticket. Commit now. That is my challenge, you guys. Commit now. It is a year away. So there's two mindsets here. One is, well, it's a year away. I have no idea what I'll be doing in a year. I have no idea what my schedule will look like. I have no idea if I still want to be a coach that time. I have no idea if I want to do Beachbody then. So I really don't want to get a ticket now. Then there's the second mindset. And this is the one I want you guys to adapt. What if I commit now? How different can my life look a year from now? Of course, you can earn that money back in that ticket. You can earn that money back in that ticket tomorrow with what we're about to talk about. But not only that, you can commit to changing people's lives and bringing 2 people with you next year, 5 people, 10 people, 100 people. You could totally change your entire world in 1 year as a Beachbody coach. I know this because I've done this. I know this because I've seen this, and I know this because I believe you can. So my challenge to you is adapt the second mindset. Go put some skin in the game. Get your summit ticket for $125. A lot of people, I know people that paid $295 at the door. You know why? Because they weren't committed a year back. You have this opportunity, and you only get it until midnight tonight, Pacific Standard Time, which is 3 a.m. Eastern. So my challenge to you, go put your skin in the game, get your ticket, and not only get your ticket, but decide your business is going to look different starting now. And I also went ahead and created the Summit group, Dare to Dream Summit 2020. Is that right? Gosh, like what year is this? 2020. So once you get your ticket, go join that group. Now, we're not going to be posting in that group for the next year, but we might as well go ahead and get in there. So we're in there, and then as Summit gets closer, like don't be overwhelmed, like, oh no, another group. I just wanted to go ahead and get it created and in there so that we can have it as we count down to next year. And then lastly, France. Can I get some excitement? We are expanding internationally again to France in Q2 of 2020. So sometime from April, May, June, we will be in France, open for business, like we are now in Canada and the UK. France is next. And if you were tuning into that Summit segment, that is just first of many that are to come. France is going to open doors, especially on that continent in particular. So, but we have lots of plans for expansion. We have teams being built in multiple countries so that also when we expand, it's a more saturated, just different kind of expansion. So big things coming, but once again, what does this mean? This does not mean you need to go talk to everyone in France tomorrow because we're not open there until the second quarter. And it can be hard talking to people too early when you can't actually give them anything. The continent of Europe, Joshua, that is where France is. Is this a trick question? But what I am excited about is, once again, you can know we are not stopping. We are just getting started. I even talked to Carl. I'm just messing with you, Joshua. I even talked to Carl, and he was like, you know what? He's 12 years in. He's like, he still feels like he's just begun. And I'm like, but that's a good place to be, because that means you are growing. You are willing to grow. You are open to growth, and you are making sure that you are still a work in progress. That's the kind of leader I want to follow. I don't want to follow someone that thinks they're right and they're kicking that and putting their heels in their desk because they've done good. You know what I mean? So that was exciting for me to hear as well. Okay. Now, those are all future plans. So those are all super exciting, but you have to compartmentalize. You have to take those and put it on the shelf because you can't really do anything with that information yet. Now, what can you do things with? Number one, collagen. You can start using your collagen, seeing the difference. Take it before of your fingernails, take it before of your skin. Use it for a consistent amount of time so that you can start sharing what a difference is making in your life. Share with people. Guess what? We sell collagen now. There are tons of people out there already buying it, but you want to make sure that you read up on it. Apparently there are different kinds of collagen to make sure you understand what kind ours is. But a great addition to our database of products. But now the next two things are the big ones that we should be focusing on now. I'm going to try to cover this in like 5 minutes. So you can spend at least 5 minutes with more of your Summit takeaways in your lessons. And we'll be doing future calls on takeaways from the trainings that you can implement. But I just wanted to kind of help you guys get unoverwhelmed and get on track with doing the thing that can move the needle the most in our businesses right now. So that is Morning Meltdown 100 launches tomorrow. I just went live in the info group. If you are not in the info group, number one, get in the info group. Number two, get your people in the info group. It's a great place for people to get information about the program, but it's not only for that. So maybe you're like, but I can show them a video. Yes, you can, and yes, you should. But what's good is they can see the excitement around other people doing it too. And that's the key. A lot of people, they need to feel like either they need that nudge to know other people are going to be in it with them, and maybe to see other people that don't look like you. I have a lot of customers. They might not relate to me, and that is okay, because I want to make sure they see other people that they can relate to. That is the power of this team and of a group, is that you don't have to be all things to all people. You need to be you, but you need to invite them into an environment where they might be like, you know what, Jessica, this move looks easy for you, but when I see this person struggle, it encourages me to go. Or Jessica, maybe you are struggling with that move, and I'm rocking that move, but when I see this person, they're sending me to the next level, whatever the case may be. So that's the power of these groups. That's why we create them. That's why we work so hard on them. And that's why we want you to utilize them, because we know they work. So I went live to explain the packs. So what you want to do is get your people in there. You want to follow up with every person you've added tonight or tomorrow, because there's something about a sense of urgency. Launch day, people get excited, even though day one is not until July 29th. But starting tomorrow, customers can order. Obviously, you guys know coaches already can. So you guys can already go in and get in our challenge group, because these are two different groups. Info group, challenge group. The info group is just for information. That's why it's called the info group. The challenge group is where once people purchase, they go in, where we're going to go through the program together. And so once they order, you want to get them in that challenge group starting tomorrow, because that's when the excitement is high. And also, as soon as they purchase, they're going to have access to the 5 mini meltdown workouts that you only get by purchasing the VIP access, and you only get it when you purchase. So in other words, that's why you don't want to wait till July 29th, because you want to go ahead and get access to those and have fun counting down, and make sure you get your pack in time to kick off on July 29th. Hopefully that all makes sense. So the packs are all $20 off, you guys. So you're literally getting that base pack is $160. That's the same price as the normal BOD challenge pack. So in the normal BOD challenge pack, your customers are getting a year of BOD, a month supply of Shakeology, a shaker cup. As of tomorrow, they're also getting VIP access to Morning Meltdown 100, plus the B100 coffee table hardback book, which is awesome. The nutrition guide, which is really just packed full. It's a pretty good sized book full of recipes, new recipes. Who doesn't want new recipes? And the calendar, which I think is super instrumental in this program, because they're doing 100 workouts. If I'm doing 100 workouts, I want to cross them off. I want to be able to see it. I want to be able to show people. I want to be able to be proud of myself. So I think that visual is a really important tool. It's just not going to be the same if you print off a piece of paper. So, but you're getting all of that for free, the same price as a regular BOD pack. If they just bought the accessory bundle, that's $70. So literally they're getting $70 of stuff thrown in free compared to our regular BOD pack. That's an easy sell, you guys. That's an easy recommendation, and you want them set up for success. So you want to be recommending that. Now, any questions about any of that so far? Let me just go to the chat and make sure. Okay, I think no. Okay, so now the extra special bonus that I am most excited about, that I want you guys utilizing. Oh, and I have a big announcement. Oh my gosh, how are we gonna get all this in? I almost forgot the big announcement that I already forgot as the luncheon. Don't let me forget that. But the second thing, promo codes, you guys. This is awesome. Like, we fought really hard for this in the Coach Advisory Board, and I'm just really pumped about it. Every single active coach, if you are an active coach right now, you are already sent an email with 3 promo codes. You get to give 3 of your new customers, new challengers, new coaches, an extra $10 off. So now not only are they getting the $70 accessory bundle for free in that $160 pack, it's now $150 with that promo code. So you are literally giving someone like the best deal of their life that they will never get any other way. And so you get 3 codes. It's only for this month. It's only good to use in July 31st. So what does that mean? That means you have 15 days to help 3 people save the most money possible and start their journey. There is no reason why every single person can't use their 3 codes. That is my mission, is to help you guys. We need to come up with like a clever name when when you've like hit your 3 so that we can celebrate, because I'm so pumped about this. I love this idea of giving people the opportunity to pay it forward, of giving coaches a little more confidence because they're being able to gift it even cheaper. If you are not active, get active. This is $30 that you are literally just handing back to Beachbody saying, I don't want to help people. I don't want to help them get this stuff. Get active so you can get those 3 codes, because guess what's going to happen when those 3 people use those 3 codes? You are going to earn commission. You are going to earn volume. You're going to build your business while changing lives, which is what we do. So you do have to get active by July 17th, which is in 2 days, the end of this week. If you are not currently active, get active to get those codes. Then you have till July 31st to use those codes. Now, in addition, we're enrolling coaches starting today also gets, I'm like making sure I'm saying this right, because sometimes they actually change some things from CAB. They will get 3 codes between now and September 30th. Every single new coach that comes in, that's active, they are going to also get 3 codes to pay it forward. So when you get a new coach to join, you're like, you know what? I'm going to give you $10 off. I got 3 codes. I choose you. Let's get started. Guess what? You're going to get 3 codes. Now let's go find your 3 people to bless with their $10 off to help them get started for the best deal possible. So this is designed to create a ripple effect in your downline, in your team, in your impact to help as many people as possible. So be thinking about your 3 people. Do not wait. Do not let it go unused. So the codes that all coaches are getting, we just get them once this month. They've got to be used by July 30th. The new coach codes, they expire after 30 days. So whenever the coach joins, they get their 3 codes anytime between July 15th and September 30th. And then those are being able to use in their first 30 days. So it's helped them jumpstart their business in their first 30 days, which is super awesome. And that's why they decided to go ahead and give the whole network too. So like say you joined yesterday, you're like, oh crap, I didn't get that. You do, because everyone does. So this is huge, you guys. So someone think of a clever name that we can call it, that we can post in Dare to Dream and celebrate when we get our 1, when we get our 2, when we get our 3. And I want to help all of us do this, because this is going to literally transform our business. And it is up to us to show Beachbody, we will use them so they will continue. So this is pretty powerful, and I'm really, really excited about this. Okay, I think that covered the promo codes. I would like to hear maybe some summit takeaways, maybe in like 1 to 2 minutes. Ooh, I like empty your tank. I like that. Okay, anybody want to unmute? Anybody want to share one of their biggest takeaways from summits? You can drop it in the comments, or you can raise your hand and Alicia, or say you want to be unmuted in the comments and Alicia will unmute you. And then I'll do the announcement. Thank you, Kim. Okay, Joshua said, take messy action. Love that. Action is everything. I love Rizelle, wasn't even there, but she felt the energy through the screen. All right, well, so what we'll do is we'll save the summit training for another day, because we only have applied knowledge is power. Love that, Susan. I remember hearing that. Applied knowledge is power, not just knowledge, applied knowledge. I think that's where we miss the boat sometimes. We're like, but we know, but if we don't do, then it's really not power. It's nothing. Let me see. Be you, everybody else is taken. Love that. You belong here. Wasn't that such a good, that was the theme of summit. You belong here. I love that. I'm going to share one thing real quick, and then I'll do the surprise announcement, which I hope you guys do not leave before I share it. I'm trying to talk fast. Something that maybe I'll just go live, because this story is kind of long. I think I'll go live in Dare to Dream tomorrow, or maybe by Wednesday, because tomorrow might be rough. So I will share that later. It's kind of long, unless you guys want to stay on for a minute. Let's see. I'm just reading this. Transformation Architects. Yes. You belong here. Okay. So, okay, fine. I'll tell the story and then I'll share the announcement. So I'll try to go quick though. Okay. So I will say one of my takeaways, and it actually wasn't, it was my own thinking when I was sitting there. So it was actually kind of, when, I don't know if you've attended a summit, when you leave, you got to process everything. You got to think through it. You got to, that's why I wanted to kind of go through these announcements to help you just process that part alone. But even what you've learned, what inspired you, what bothered you, whatever you did or felt during that time, you can easily need to process and work through. And I'm going to tell you something, and I don't know if this is good or bad, but I'm transparent these days. And I will tell you one thing that's funny is that was something else Carl said to me. He said, I've never seen someone share how miserable their pregnancy is so publicly. And he was not, I don't think he was complimenting me. I think he was trying to say stop. But I thought about it and I was like, you know what? And this kind of played into the lesson I learned. And I am in no way saying what other people do with their business, because that is what other people do with their business. But I was sitting there at some parts of Summit and I was like, you know what? I just I don't know how to say this. I'm going to cry. Sorry, I cry all the time. It's fine. I didn't want you guys. That's what I was going to tell you later. Sometimes it's not comparing, but when you see everything being celebrated on a stage, I just want you guys to know that what you do is so amazing and that the lives that you change is so valuable. And I think it can be easy to sit in a crowd watching other people being celebrated and second guess maybe what you do, or that maybe what you do is not good enough, or that maybe you should do better, and of course, yes, we can do better. Like, I believe I can do better all the time. Like, that's what, to me, life is about, is improving and growth and seeing, okay, where did I go wrong? Where can I apologize? Where can I improve? And I'm not saying don't do that, but I think it can also go to the negative, where all of a sudden you start beating yourself up when maybe you shouldn't be, or you do start second guessing things when you are giving your best or giving your all. And so sometimes I was sitting there and I'm like, you know what? I just hope that you guys didn't think that you weren't doing that, or that we weren't doing that as a team, or that I wasn't doing that because maybe we're not up there for certain things, being recognized. But then I actually talked to my husband about it, which is sometimes touchy to do because he can get really mad if I don't feel a certain way that he wants me to feel, or, he might not understand. And he was like, you do things your way and you wouldn't do it any different. In other words, in this business or in anything, it can be very easy to choose, maybe fancy lights versus, or rewards versus impact, or not saying that everyone that gets a reward is not choosing impact. But I think I just had to learn a lesson a couple years ago that this Beachbody thing is what I make of it and what I want to make of it. And I am my own boss. So if I choose, maybe I want to choose, some of you guys, especially, I know you'd rather have close relationships maybe versus high numbers. Or you'd maybe enjoy time with your family versus having to put in a ton of sacrifice and building an extraordinary business. In other words, what I'm trying to say is success can look so different for so many people in this business. So don't ever sit there and look at success as a one way or a one box. And I'm guilty of this, even though I know it's not. It can just be easy to think, or to just hope that you guys believe in the Beachbody. I believe in, because I want you to, because I want you guys to know that this can change your life, whether you're on a stage or not. Of course, I want all of you on the stage. I want to celebrate all of you. And I so appreciate all of you in my life every single day. And some of you don't even know that. Like, even when I meet you and I would know your Facebook name and you couldn't believe it, it's because you impact my life just the same. And I just want to make sure you guys know that. Sorry. And I'm not sure I'm making any sense, but I just know there can be moments that maybe you when you are in an environment that is so huge and grand that you can feel small. And I just don't want you guys to feel that way. I want you to be inspired and know that you can do whatever you want to do with this business. And it really can change every part of your life, whether you're on the stage or not. But if that is what you want, then I want to be on the front row screaming for you as loud as I can. So hopefully that made sense. Sorry to do the Buzzkill Summit speech. It was the most amazing experience. And I don't think I shared that the right way, but I promise it was a positive thing. So I will be cheering you guys. And now I have an exciting announcement. And that is that I forgot. I cannot believe I literally was like building up to this at lunch and I totally forgot. But I guess that's what happens when all of a sudden you're singing with Shaun T and you have no idea how you got there. And in case you guys didn't realize that, I literally only did that for one reason, and that was to get Shaun T to our luncheon, because I knew if I said to him I would sing, he would come. And like after I said it, I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe I said that. And then I think every single day since that day, I was like, please don't come, please don't come, please don't come. But he came and it was amazing. So I'm just gonna be okay with that fact that I sang out loud and some people recorded it. But I had a special announcement, and that is that we are going to have finally our second ever Star Diamond Dare to Dream retreat to Mexico in February 2020. So I will drop the details by Wednesday, because tomorrow I have like a 5-hour doctor's appointment, but I will drop the details, the qualifications in the group by Wednesday. You will have, though, until sometime towards the end of the year, it might be a little bit before, maybe November-ish, to qualify. So this is for anyone and everyone. If you are already a Star Diamond, there will still be qualifications. I want to be on a trip with those of you guys that literally put your line in the sand today and decide that you are going to make a difference, not only in your life, but other people's. I want to spend some valuable time with you. I don't want this to just be a training trip. I want there to be training, collaboration, but I also want there to just be meaningful conversation and relationship building. And by then I can have a margarita. Then maybe I'll cry because of that. Who knows? But so this will be my, there will be a small deposit to pay, similar to the Beachbody trips. So like a $300 non-refundable deposit. But this will be on me, you guys, for those that earn it, for the entire downline. So I wanted to give this to you guys, but also selfishly, I wanted to just go on a trip with awesome people. So you will have to get there, and then it will at least be 3 nights, 4 days at an all-inclusive resort in Mexico is the plan. And most likely in February. So it'll be a little warmer than January, but not too close to the Success Club trip. So you guys have heard it first. And like I said, I'll drop the qualifications by Wednesday. But just know it doesn't matter if you are a brand new coach or if you've been doing this for 5 years, you can get to Star Diamond, 1 Star Diamond by the end of the year, 100%. And I would love to just get to spend as much time with as many of you as possible in a tropical location, daring to dream. So that's the announcement. I hope you guys are excited, and I might get the qualifications done by tomorrow. Just depends, but that's the plan. And just appreciate you guys so much, and thanks for dealing with my crazy. I swear I'm gonna be back to normal very soon. That's what I hear, at least. But just proud to be the leader of this team, but really proud to be a fellow coach alongside of you, link in arms. So thank you, everybody. Bye.